We're here with head coach Clarissa Crowell as we're getting ready for the 2016 Miami softball season. In today's video, we're going to talk about your outfield and your infield.
Okay.
Infield, they're going to see some returners, but several new players as well. What are your thoughts on the group?
Well, and as you said, it's some returners and seems like a lot of newcomers this year, but I think Coach Schultz has done a great job of bringing the group together. So even though we're going to be a little bit younger, I'm trusting in the leadership that we're going to get from Aaron and Haley Reed, and I expect good things from the dirt this year.
All right. Let's talk about some of your infielders individually.
Okay.
First, senior Haley Reed.
You know, Haley's been with us now obviously for 4 years. She is our first baseman, and she just does a great job of being positive and encouraging for our younger kids. And so, you know, I expect a lot of things out of Haley. I expect her to be a leader on the defense or on the infield, and I expect her to contribute both defensively and offensively for us.
Junior Aaron McCargo.
Yeah, you know, Aaron was our starting second baseman last year and had a very, very good season. But the best thing about E is, as we call her E, she's a teacher of the game, and she's done a really good job, especially with our middle infielders, of just kind of helping them learn the system and learn the ways in which we do things. So I also expect Aaron to be a solid defender for us, but also, you know, she'll probably be hitting in the top of the order for us this year. So I expect her to also contribute offensively.
Sophomore Caitlin Glia.
Caitlin is going to be a utility player for us. So Caitlin will see time both on the infield and also in the outfield. Caitlin's best asset is that she's a great hitter, and when you hit, you find a way in the lineup. So, you know, we're trying to figure out where Caitlin is going to fit in the defensive puzzle, but we definitely need to get her bat in the lineup this year.
Kat Lee.
Yeah, I mentioned Kat before because Kat will do some catching for us, but for the most part, Kat's going to be our third baseman. Kat's an excellent defender and just does a great job for us over there on third base, and you know, we're excited. This is the first year with having Remy Edwards last year, who was also a very, very good third baseman. So Kat's, you know, she's got some big shoes to fill over there at third base, but I believe she can do it.
All right. You have three freshmen in the infield, starting with Mikayla Schlotman.
Mikayla, you know, when I brought Mikayla here, I thought I was getting, I knew I was getting a great defensive shortstop. And for shortstop, you need to have a good, solid defender. But I have been extremely pleased with Mikayla offensively, and she's coming off a great fall. And with E out last fall with an injury, we put Mikayla in the leadoff spot. So not only do I expect great things from Mikayla as a shortstop, but you know, I think Mikayla's going to also help us offensively as well this year. So I'm very excited about her.
Right. And Hannah Gurley.
Hannah's done an excellent job as well. You know, when Aaron was out this past fall, Hannah did a great job of stepping in for her over there at second base, picked up on things really quickly. But from a defensive standpoint, you know, she gives us some depth in the middle, which is always nice to have. But I expect her to compete for a spot over at third base as well. Hannah does a great job swinging the bat, so she will definitely see some time this year.
All right. And finally, Johnny Ann Wall.
Yeah, Johnny Ann's a 6'1" first baseman, and she does a great job defensively for us and for the other infielders. Anytime you can throw to somebody who has a 6'1" frame, that's a good thing. You know, Johnny can get to a lot of balls that most first basemen can't. But from an offensive standpoint, we expect Johnny to be one of our power hitters. You know, anytime Johnny swings the bat, she has the potential to put the ball out of the park. So very excited about what Johnny's going to do for us both defensively and offensively.
Outfield is anchored by a pair of seniors, but also sees a lot of newcomers. What are your thoughts on them as a group?
Well, I think Coach Tysarchek has done a very good job of bringing that group together, especially because we do have a lot of young faces. But I also think that Taylor Shuey and Tanyalusby, being our senior outfielders, have also helped Coach Tysarchek kind of mold that group. So I expect good things from our outfield this year.
All right. Let's talk about them individually.
Okay.
First, senior outfielder Taylor Shuey.
Well, Taylor's been a starting player for us for the past 4 years. She has a lot of experience, and she's a very talented athlete, and she's played right field for us the past 3 years, but because of Tiana Marshall graduating last year, we've decided to move Tayler to center field, and I think she's done an excellent job of adjusting to that position. And Tayler's also going to be a very important part of our offense, so I expect strong leadership, solid defensive play, and I expect Shui to be a great hitter for us this year.
All right. Tanyalusby?
From a defensive standpoint, I think Tanya has worked extremely hard to get better at her position, which will be right field this year. From an offensive standpoint, she is the only true slapper that we have in the lineup, and I think she's done really well from an offensive standpoint, just bettering her game and knowing what her game is. So Tanya's somebody who adds speed to our lineup, which obviously you need to have that. So I expect Tanya to have a very good year this year.
Junior Jenna Jones?
Yeah, with Bree Lipscomb graduating, there was an opportunity in left field, and Jenna has done an excellent job of stepping up. And, I see her getting a lot of time out there in left field. She plays hard. She will run into the wall for you if need be. But, yes, so I'm expecting great things from Jenna this year.
Sophomore Alyssa Hedrick?
Alyssa has had some unfortunate injuries in the past, but right now she's finally 100%, and I couldn't speak more highly of another individual than I can with Lil. Just who she is as a person, her work ethic, just her fight to get back on that field has been really inspiring for not only myself but the entire team. But right now, I think it's only been about 3 weeks and she's been full go. So she's still working to get back, but she's playing hard out in the outfield. She's getting good at bats in practice, and we're hoping that she can continue to progress. But she's just been an absolute joy to have on our team.
And we have a pair of freshmen in the outfield.
Yes.
First, Anna Yuri.
Anna has, and Anna, I just had a conversation yesterday, but she's just been a pleasant surprise for me, to be perfectly honest. She has done well defensively. The one thing about Anna that I really love is just her effort level. Anytime Anna goes out there on defense, she goes hard and she gives it everything she has, and that's really all you can ask from kids. From an offensive standpoint, I've thought she's done a great job as well, just very consistent at bats. But I expect good things out of Anna this year.
And finally, Chloe Melones.
Yeah, Chloe is a fundamentally sound defensive player. And right now, she might see some time in left, might see some time in right, but I know wherever we put her, she's going to do a very good job for us. The other thing about Chloe is she's a very good base runner, extremely smart when it comes to running bases, and she's kind of got that sneaky speed that you like to have. So excited about Chloe as well.